What's going on, everybody? This is BroncoJuggalo
And Bill.
and welcome back to the castle that King built. This is episode 2 in our new segment based all around Stephen King films. And today we are covering an action movie. We decided to go from horror to action, and we are doing 1987's The Running Man.
This is actually one of my personal favorites.
Yeah, this is a really good action film with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Believe it or not, though, Arnold wasn't too happy with the way the film came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he thought that the director, who was not the original choice, he thought that the director filmed it too television-y.
Well, it's a game show.
Well, I guess he means like it looked like a TV movie instead of a major film.
Oh, okay.
But I personally like it very much. Directed by Michael Paul Glaser, starring, of course, Arnold Schwarzenegger as Ben Richards. We also have Maria Conchita Alonso as, what was her name?
Amber.
Amber. I was about to say Amanda, but it's not. It's Amber.
Yeah, she's in Predator too.
Yeah, she is in Predator 2. She's also really hot. At least in my opinion.
Oh, I think a lot of people have that same opinion.
Yaphet Kotto, Jesse Ventura, and my personal favorite, Richard Dawson's in this. I love Richard Dawson.
He was
I've been a fan of Richard Dawson for a long time. When I was a kid, I watched him on Family Feud. And when I got older, I discovered the show Hogan's Heroes, which I absolutely love still to this day. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. Now, a lot of people don't know that are not into Stephen King books that this is a Stephen King movie.
It is.
Even in the credits, it states, based on a book written by Richard Bachman. Well,
Stephen
Richard
King's
Bachman,
alter ego.
yes, it was his pseudonym that he wrote about 5 or 6 books under, including The Rage.
Blaze was another one.
He wrote The Regulators, he wrote The Long Walk, he wrote The Running Man, and he wrote, I don't remember, there was another one, but he wrote it too, under this name. In the far-off future of 2017.
Actually, it's 2019.
Yes, but the
2017 is
movie
when it
starts in 2017.
Yeah.
Shut up and let me finish.
No, but it starts there, but our actual time is 2019.
Okay, but I've got to give a synopsis here.
I know, I'm just making
So
sure you
in
do
the
it correctly.
far-off future of 2017,
And then we go to 2019.
Ben Richards is framed and arrested for the murder of about 80-some people. He's a soldier. He gets, framed by the government. We are now living in a futuristic, dystopian society where the government is a military state. They have all power, all control. Everything is censored. And he refuses to fire on the civilians. He gets arrested, goes to prison, breaks out of prison, goes on the run, recaptured, gets put on this show called The Running Man in 2019.
Thank you.
Let me finish fucking talking.
No.
He is basically put into a killer game show. Now, something else I found out that was quite cool about this movie is that it was the inspiration not only for the 1990 video game Smash TV, which for those of you that had NES systems, I loved Smash TV.
It was great too. It was on Sega also.
Yeah, it was also on Sega. I fucking loved that game. It was so much fun.
It is.
But it was also the basis for American Gladiators. The producer of American Gladiators sold American Gladiators to the network as basically it's this movie without murdering anybody.
Yeah. This one, there actually are prizes.
Yep, I thought that was kind of fun, Once again, I have no cons. How about you?
I got one.
Okay. Give your con, then we're going to talk about why this is like or not like the book. And then we'll get to pros.
Okay. My only con for this film is Dynamo. He's just a fat man in a fucking light bright suit.
He's actually a pro of mine, and I'll get to that here in a minute. But he's a pro of mine.
He's an opera singing fat man in a light bright suit.
I like Dynamo.
Okay, he may have, not me.
So, anyways, guys, this is probably one of the loosest films ever to be based on a Stephen King book.
Yes.
The only real similarities are there is a guy named Ben Richards.
There is a guy named Killian.
There is a guy named Killian. The government is a military state.
They are totally in charge.
And there is a game show called The Running Man.
And he volunteers for it.
And he actually volunteered for it because he's fucking cuckoo. That's pretty much that's pretty much.
Oh, the one guy's character was in it too, but they never actually met in the book at all.
Fat Koto's character.
Yeah. But they never meet in the book.
Right.
It's not an arena. They're going through the whole country. Mm-hmm. They're being stalked through the country.
Right. But that's, like I said, that's pretty much where the similarities end.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
That's it.
But honestly, I gotta say, I think the movie is better than the book. But that's just me.
Oh, there is one other similarity. At the end of the book, Killian does offer him a job.
Yes, that's true.
As one of his stalkers.
Yeah, that's true too.
That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I remembered that.
So, as far as staying true to the source material, not so much.
No.
But a lot of fun, this film. Really enjoyed this.
This is a fun, cheesy, over-the-top 80s gold.
And that's why I like Dynamo so much. It just exemplified the complete cheesiness of this film. We have a killer who's opera singing, light bright wearing, fat man, and he's supposed to be all the other stalkers, all of them are all like big, buff, fucking intimidating looking dudes.
No.
They're played by athletes, they're played by professional wrestlers, they're played by, tough men, except for this guy.
Yeah.
I do want to say, though, it really sucks that he actually died. Not the character. He actually dies only a few months after making this in September. He died at age 34 of a heart attack. So that kind of
very
sucks.
young. Very young.
But I thought that the cheesiness of this movie, I liked him. His operatic singing was the exemplification of the cheesiness for me.
At least he was a real opera singer.
Yeah, he actually was too. He was a real opera singer and a amateur wrestler in the college years. Yeah. So what's your first pro? Because mine is the cheesiness. I love the 80s cheese of this movie.
I don't deny it. I even said that I like it because I did not care for Dynamo. All right. Anyways, I'm going to go with my first pro as the casting for this film. This is great casting. You got Jim Brown from the Cleveland Browns as Fireball. Mm-hmm. You've got Jesse the Bodybuilder Ventura, nice ex-pro wrestler. Was he wrestling still at the time?
1987? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so he was still doing that.
I think he was still wrestling, yeah. That's right, yeah. He didn't quit wrestling till the 90s, I believe.
Yeah, and then...
and, of course, he's in other Arnie films like Predator.
Yeah, yeah.
So...
I bet he was happy that he got to kill Arnold in this film because he
got to try to kill Arnold.
They always had a...
friendly contest.
Yeah,
friendly rivalry.
Friendly contest with each other on who is the strongest.
Yeah, we talked about that when we did the Predator.
Yeah. And then we also have another wrestler. He plays Sub-Zero, Professor
Tanaka. Plays Sub-Zero, yeah.
Yeah, Professor Tanaka plays Sub-Zero.
And he's actually, in the movies, he's actually credited as Professor Sub-Zero.
Yes, he is. He is credited with the title Professor. Yeah. And then, of course, Richard Dawson as our game show host, Killian.
And Fat Koto, a really good actor in his own right. Very good, classically, I can't fucking talk today. We also have Fat Koto, who's a really good classically trained actor. Really enjoy him.
Yep. Yep. But yeah, all around, the casting job was great in this film. They got a lot of muscle-bound guys to do these parts. It was great.
Now, while Bill sits and talks about how he likes the muscle-bound guys, I'm going to talk about how I like Maria Conchita Alonso in that fucking tight jumpsuit.
She's not the only one in a tight jumpsuit.
Yeah, but she's the only one that looked good in a tight jumpsuit.
No, they were the Running Man dancers.
Yeah, but I was talking about the runners. Like, I like her jumpsuit.
Well,
Running Man dancers just look like aerobic. What did they call that shit back in the day? Jazzercise, whatever the fuck.
I don't know, but it's something.
My mom did that shit in the 90s.
Got lost to time.
Yeah, my mom did that shit back then. I remember her going to the things, the classes or whatever. Yeah. But yeah,
and she's a great actress too. Again, another.
She is a really good actress for the 80s.
Loved her in Predator.
She was in a lot of stuff in the 80s.
Oh yeah. She was a big 80s actress back then. Now, I don't think she really did much after the early 90s, did she?
I don't know. I didn't look, really. I guess I could find out.
But anyways, what's your next pro besides that?
I thought that even though we didn't get a lot of close-up blood and gore action, we did get some.
I agree.
But I did like the blood and gore, and it started off really cool with a head explosion. And I thought that was kind of fun.
That was.
You know, so I did enjoy that. We still, yes, we're not talking horror here. We're talking action movies. But horror and action movies give you the best gore.
They do.
So it was still really cool.
Well, I loved it too, where they're fighting over that chainsaw.
Yeah, and he gives him a fucking leather face up to the crotch.
Oh, and then that high, he screams and it gets even higher
all
pitch.
Soprano. Yeah.
That was fucking awesome.
Yep.
Do you think our stalkers are very inventive? You know, because they were in the book, but there were never any real individual characters.
Yeah,
really.
they didn't have anything about them. They were just guys that were looking to kill them.
And I loved what they did with that, because that showed some creativity. They had to create their own, motifs. And what better people to use than wrestlers who do that already. It'd be nice. It'd be nice to find out maybe if they had any input on their characters, or if it was all.
Well, I know Jesse Ventura didn't like his character too much. At least in the movie, his character didn't like his outfit he was being forced to wear.
Oh, that was just a stupid thing they were trying to make him wear, and it looked cheesy as shit.
Right.
But I do love the creativity with our stalkers because, like I said, they're not in the book. There are stalkers, but we don't get these guys that are like really individualized like this.
Right.
So I love the individuality that we've given our stalkers, because now we are more in a game show sort of not
environment.
We're in a game show environment here.
My next pro is the humor and the one-liners.
I love the one-liners.
With our old movies, you have to have one-liners. And do you notice, ever since Terminator, he snuck a "I'll be back" into every movie?
Only in a rerun.
Like, every single movie, he sneaks an "I'll be back" in there.
Oh, he does. He tries.
And, yeah, I did. I really enjoyed the one-liners. I thought the humor was good, too.
My favorite one-liner in this movie, because this is a pro of mine as well, so I gotta get this one out there. Hey, Killian! Here's Sub-Zero! Now, Plane Zero.
That was kind of cheesy.
I love that line, though. And this isn't Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat.
No, this guy's a big hockey player.
This is the first Sub-Zero.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Maybe they're related.
I don't think so.
My last really big pro for this film is the set design and the atmosphere of this film. The set design is awesome.
And you can tell this movie out of budget because it's big set design.
Yeah, it's all over.
Yeah.
We got burnt out, roached out structures, and then you got some nicer ones like the hockey arena.
Yeah, the TV studio is really well designed. I mean, that was a big set.
You could tell this looks like a game show set.
And the movie, it had a $25 or $27 million budget.
Oh wow!
And it only garnered about 40 million in box office, but that's only in the U.S. They didn't have. I didn't find the numbers on worldwide, but just in the U.S. And it was considered a moderate successful movie.
Yeah, it made money.
Back in those days, that was considered. These days, that wouldn't really be considered a success, probably.
I'd still say if you make more money than you spent, isn't that a success?
Not to Hollywood, it ain't.
I'd say as long as you're not in the hole. We didn't make any money.
Remember, they project movies to make so much money.
Oh, I know.
Like, they project every Star Wars movie to make at least $1 billion now, They project Lord of the Rings movies to make so much. They project whatever makes so much money.
Not true. True.
Which is, hopefully not going to hurt the horror genre, because after the success of Halloween 2018, they expected a lot of the movies that came afterwards, like the new Black Christmas remake.
Yeah.
To make those kind of things, and they haven't. The new Child's Play, they just haven't made those, kind of successes. So,
as long as you make money and not lose it.
That's how I think, but that's not how they think.
Yeah, I know.
Guys, the last thing I want to say about this is I love that this is just pure 80s action.
It's fun.
It's an Arnold movie to its core.
Oh, hell yeah.
It is an 80s action flick to its core. And even though it does not quite follow the will of what Stephen King wanted, it's still a great movie. And it was a movie that we all grew up with and we love.
If you were born in the 80s, you grew up watching films like this, and you're always nostalgic, even to this day, to go back and watch films like this one here. It's just fun.
It is.
And I think that's what we're missing a lot in movies anymore. We're missing that fun aspect. They're still good and everything, but the 80s gave us a lot of really just fun, sit down, don't have to think too much movies.
Yep. Well, guys, that's it for another edition of The Castle That King Built. We will see you guys next time. My name is BroncoJuggalo saying peace.
And Bill saying good night.
Somebody should have told you I'm the wrong one. All fun and games until you see me with the shotgun. Homie, I'm the wrong one.